Hello, hello, hello. Anybody is there? Anybody's watching this, you can speed it up. I'm just waiting for some people to come on. And then we'll get to crafting. So I made a new journal for July. Hi, Lauren. It's actually going to start today, but it's I want to get back into doing my everyday journal. I took a break from it for a little while, and I am going to get back into it. Let me see if I can find my cheat sheet. Oh, of course, I don't have yours on there. Hags Hollow. Is it Amy? I'm trying to remember everybody's name. I'm not so grand at it. But, so anyway, I'm going to get back into doing my everyday journal. Like I said, I took a little break from it. I needed a break from it. I was, I don't know, just overwhelmed myself, I think. So this one's going to be a little bit different. Thank you, Lauren. I really goofed the cover up. The outside looks good, but the inside, I put it on upside down. I got autofill on. I got to turn it off. Let's see if I can get in here. Up to the bottom. But yeah, I put the inside cover on upside down. It just has 11 sheets of paper on the inside of it. And what I'm doing today, I'm not going to go in order of the dates. I'm just going to choose a page that I want to work on. And that is what I'll do. So, am I live? Is it still working? Okay. So I'm going to do this journal page. It's going to be about my husband and I. We actually met it'll be 26 years ago in July that we met, and in September it'll be 25 years that we've been married. So I am going to do a page in here about him and I. And that is a picture of us that our daughter took last year. No, sorry, I take that back. A couple years ago, we got her a camera for her birthday, and she took that picture on our front deck. And so this journal will probably be a lot about him and I and our family, but this is a picture of a map of West Virginia, which is where we live. So I'm going to put that in there. We live in the same town we met in. And yeah, so I'm just going to fussy cut out, trying not to cut off all the names. Hey, Popo, how are you? Got your internet back, I see. And your electricity, too? It is Amy. Okay, I was right. I was like, I am so bad with names. I have this little cheat sheet now. Try to keep it near me. So we're going to do this double page spread here. I like to do the double pages. Only off for about 2 hours. Also, Brooke and I were wrong. We were waiting for videos to pop up on Facebook. And Hottie Popo is bored again. They crack me up. Oh, and the other day when you're like, I'm gonna do my hair. Oh my gosh, it was the best. Hi, Jackie. How are you? Yeah, I laughed so hard I cried, but that's a good thing. Everybody needs to laugh so hard they cry sometimes. And I know doesn't look like the state of West Virginia to get it done, but I want the names of the little towns on there because that's just how my mind's working today, or not working maybe. Good. I'm glad you're good. Hey, Anna. Um, this mat does not want to stay in place. And this is not a great um, fussy cutting job, but then I never do have a good one. So is anybody crafting tonight, or is it just me? I was at Tammy's live sale for a while, helped her out for a little bit. Mixed Media Mom. I'm not sure I know your name. But hello, welcome to my channel. You're going to when you get home? That's cool. I was ready to be home today. It was a long, hot day in the office. There's no air conditioning in the back room of the store where I work. My office is in the back room. So, yeah. 9 humidity. Not a good combination. So, sorry you're watching me fussy cut. I kept contemplating today what I'm going to do, but. Hey, Jan, how are you? So I decided that I would do this first page about Dan and I. And like I said, I'm not going to go in any particular order in the book. It's going to be more random wherever I wanted to end up. So I got Happy Mail today, which was fun because I bought some stuff from Johnny and I was like, what did I buy? I haven't been in Dollar General in a long time. So I got wooden stamps that I forgot I bought and a book that's covered in butterflies. So pretty. I get Dollar General gets to me because everything is just ours anyway. I don't know about y'all's, but ours just looks like a cluster because the aisles are so far close together, you can't get through them. So I'm cutting out a little yellow rose, and I'll explain why here in a few minutes. But all right, where did my little 24 go? And then I'm cutting out these images. I hate to waste the paper, but this image of a double wedding band because it's about him and I. Dan and I met in July, and a year later in September we got married. But he actually bought our wedding rings within 3 months. This is one of my journals that I make for myself. It's just a little small one I put together for June or July. June's almost over. But I decided to start it earlier. Yeah, my other half is talking because the funniest story in our relationship is he bought me rings and he bought them like the first part of September and started paying for them. And but first, he brought him to the house we live in now. and he put them underneath the Christmas tree. And it was just 2 rooms. It was 2 rooms in the house that was done. But he put them under the Christmas tree, and I kept asking him what they were. So he kept telling me they were um, bigger than a BB, but smaller than a refrigerator. And he did this for 30 days. I cannot find my ink thing. Here it is. And so I go outside in the yard and I find a red brick, and I wrapped it in Christmas wrapping paper and put it in a box and wrapped that box. And so I opened up a wedding or an engagement ring, a diamond in it, and he opened up a brick. So the brick still sits 25 years later almost in my kitchen. And he tells everybody that I got a ring. I gave her a ring. She gave me a brick. So, yeah. I was like, well, at least I didn't throw it at you. But so I can't talk about him and my relationship without him inserting the brick into the story. It's his favorite brick. I just don't know if y'all can hear him or not. It's the funniest thing because my parents live next door. I still actually live next door. I just had this was my sanctuary. This is where I came to when I worked midnights to sleep. This is where I I just came to chill. I'd come to read. It was it's just my place to come to. And so I had decorated the house, a little Christmas tree and all kinds of things. We had a little TV and I had a TV and a D. What were they called back then? VCR that we watched movies on. There was no cable or anything in the house. And so as soon as I told him yes, and the ring box, it's not on the shelf. And the ring box, on the top of the ring box, it had a piece of torn notebook paper that said, "Will," and the letter U, "marry me." I still have the ring box that was in when I opened it up Christmas Day rather. And I immediately, after I said yes, ran over to tell my mom, my dad, and everybody that I got a ring. And he walked in, and I could still hear him saying, Dad goes, "What'd she get you?" He goes, "A brick." So, hi, Jen. How are you? Yeah, it'll probably be my favorite story forever. Because, he could have got really mad at me, but thankfully he's always had a sense of humor. He says evidently. So, like, this is a picture of us that my daughter took. I printed it out on cardstock because I don't want to put the actual picture in the book. And I'm going to put some paper behind it. As soon as I find the piece of paper I want in my bucket. And so yeah, he completes me. This is just a piece of paper I printed off the internet. I think I found it on Google or Pinterest or something. And I'm going to use it to back this picture on my ruler. Again, clear. I need to get organized. Yeah, I laughed at him. This is never going to happen. At least my desk looks better than it did last week. Hey, Dana, how are you? So the yellow rose is because when Dan and I met, 2 weeks after we met, he brought me a bouquet of roses, and they were all yellow, which is my favorite rose, is yellow rose. And yeah, I have a picture of them somewhere, but they are actually actual yellow roses he bought me, but they're in a scrapbook that's kind of buried right now. So that one I think is going to go there. I'll put the yellow rose here. I have woo, the yellow rose of Texas. Yeah. In my case, the yellow rose of West Virginia. Yours is blurry. Is anybody else's blurry? My internet had actually been working pretty decently the last 2 days, so I'll say that and it'll go down. Oh, okay, Dana. Thank you. So this is just some washi tape. That I got it from AliExpress. And I can't never get my finger to get it off the backing off of it, so I use this little pokey tool. Maybe. Hurt myself. Oh, okay. Oh, goodness, it's not going to come loose. So I almost didn't go live tonight because I was watching Hammy do her live sale, and I thought, no, I want to go live while I have internet. Because I'm telling you, that 5 days without it about drove me insane. I couldn't watch my shows. Couldn't do any of that. This may not make any sense to anybody else, but it does to me because it's my life. But so I've been getting texts all evening from a friend of mine at work. They keep finding shoplifters. Some lady went in and ate a whole large candy bar and threw the packaging behind the line. I'm like, really? I have no use for thieves. Driving me crazy. If you're hungry, ask me. I'll buy you something to eat. Now I need a little. That's so clear. There we go. So the little piece of bling that I'm going to get out of here is going to go in where I live at in that area. No, this journal is actually the first page I'm doing in it. Kind of gave up on the other one. I needed a break from trying to be overly creative. Watching MasterChef. This is the one I just finished up. And there's a few extra pages in it left, but I'll do a flip through of it later. And of course I journal every day and stuff, but it's not all stuff you want to show and on your YouTube channel. If that makes sense. Some things are just private. That rolling around will drive me crazy. Decided to start this one because, like I said, July is the month we met. July 9th was the day my mom and dad got married. Dan and I met on July the 10th. And there's just a lot of things in July. And I don't think you have to journal everything in your life on the exact day it happened. I do want to write here 24 years and counting. So that's why the 24 is on there. Okay. So we need something behind this. This is, that's the vellum. So maybe we put this way. Cover that. Yeah. Could y'all hear my husband's TV? That's where I was getting my what's the word I was looking for? My positive journal was I felt like I was just repeating the same thing over and over. And I didn't want feeling like I was riding a bicycle and all I was doing was pedaling. I wanted to have something different. So that's why I just kind of gave up and tried to focus on some other things. I don't really like that. But I wanted it to be, I wanted to have joy in it, if that makes sense. Joy in what I was doing, because there's nothing worse than doing something that you're not finding any joy in. When something becomes a job instead of pleasure, then that takes all the fun out of it, in my opinion. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. I forgot to message you and tell you that I was going to go live. Need that. Just want a little bit of that sticking out. Rebecca is my friend that I swap with a lot. Her and I challenge each other to do different things. And then we swap them and use them in our own journals. She is a sweetheart. Kind of crazy, just like me. For once it popped up. Okay. I try to remember. I don't. Double-sided tape for this one. Just to hold that lace down a little bit. To the picture. So if somebody would have told me I'd be making a junk journal about my husband and I on a YouTube channel, I'd have told them they were crazy. But yet here I am. So I spent yesterday wrapping lace on spools, and I ran out of spools, so I got to get some more. I have a die cut on order from AliExpress, but yeah, that'll work. One of these years I'll get my Cricut. But right now I'm going to save for some tires for the vehicle for winter. First, necessities before wants. So I'm not going to use that one. Get some more glue under here. The art glitter glue will definitely hold the lace. It's just a matter of holding it down for a moment. So, okay. So I think that's a good representation of Dan and I. Ashley took a good picture. It's where we are from. The roses. And then over here, I'm going to put a little pocket. Okay, put it out of lace or a belly band. A belly band would be good. Yeah. See, this is what I mean by creativity. I had gotten into a point where I was not being creative. I was just doing it to be doing. Now I've lost the end of the tape. Just journaling to be journaling, if that makes sense. And that's not what to do. So I needed that break.
No picture of homemade ice cream in there?
No, Dan, there's no pictures of homemade ice cream in there. That was our other story. The night we met, we were making homemade ice cream, and we were at friends' house, is where we met at, and he laughs because I brought the homemade ice cream machine and the recipe, and the ice cream never did set up. I thought I was so embarrassed. So embarrassed. Then I told him at one point that my mom liked him better than she did me. So that became a joke between the two of us.
I had her.
He's over here going like this. He had her wrapped around his little finger. So I'm just going to weave this ribbon through here to coordinate with the yellow rose. And then underneath this, I will put my journaling card. I love this lace and trims that have the little holes in them. Okay. Let's cut that out. I think that's cute. I just want to put this where the double-sided tape is so that it doesn't go through the lace and hold the thing. Okay, Dina. Turn this around so I know where I'm at. I don't know how I ever lived without art glitter glue. Okay. Now, this is just a bag of flowers that some of them are prima, some of them aren't. I think up here. And no, I'm not using hot glue. I don't want to burn my fingers. Are you still there? Am I buffering for everybody else, or Jen just said hello again? Okay. Or was she saying no because or hello because I was like, I don't know how I lived without art glitter glue. Okay. I think that's cute. Okay. Let's see. This is a little ephemera book that Rebecca made for me. And things that I printed here. Let's see. Just a little bit too. Okay, trim it off. Oh, I never did live with Fabri-Tac. I used oh, what is it called? Elaine's tacky glue. Fabri-Tac kills my head. Okay, so we're gonna write our just a word of advice. If you go to meet somebody for the first time, don't go to a pool party to meet them. You'll feel very awkward. Especially when you almost drown and he has to rescue you. And no, it wasn't just a ploy to get him to rescue me. I almost drowned. I can't swim.
Just part of your ploy to pull me in.
Okay, so now we have a journaling card in there. So that's page 1. Oh, you had to reload. I'm sorry. It's still showing that I'm live. So that's what I get for saying my internet was being good. All right, it needs something. I think I'll do some stamping on here. But I will do that off camera because I make such a mess when I stamp. So what do y'all think? Hey, Jamie. How are you? Maybe. No, I don't know where it's at. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Amy. Oh, thank you. You have no camera due to the move. Oh, you still working on that, Jan? Jamie, did you get your camera all set up? So I think I need like a little stamp of a yellow rose right around here. What do y'all think? Hold on just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I think I changed my mouse. All right. Don't want that. I want archival. Can never find my black archival ink. Always ends up at the bottom. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Did you find some things? That's good, Jackie. Not that one. So I'm just going to use black archival ink. This piece of paper here, so I don't stamp everywhere on my desk. Oh, it's probably my internet. It says it's on. You're good? That's good. I'm glad. And this one is XOXOXO. Okay. I can't refresh or it will lose me. So, hi, Rhonda. I would sincerely love to. I'm just used to being told to refresh. I expect I have to do it. Yes, that is me and my husband. That was taken probably 2 to 3 years ago now. It was we got my daughter a camera for her graduation. Someone came home and she took that picture of us by. She loved it. At the time I was like, oh man, I don't look good. But now I'm like, you know what? That's just me. It doesn't matter. Thank you. So, I need more hearts. What do you think? More hearts? And Well, that didn't work out as planned. Nothing ever does for me, does it? Okay. Turned out a little smudgy, but it'll be all right. There's the stamping. And I think I'm going to call it good. I love how it turned out. Y'all got to hear a little funny story about my husband and I. And if the internet holds out long enough, I will show you a couple things I've been making and get your opinions. I had a rubber band. Oh, it's on my wrist. Thank you, Dawn. Rebecca, are you still here? If you are, you might want to close your eyes. So I want to see what everybody thinks about these. So Rebecca and I are doing a swap of pockets, and each pocket had to be different completely than the last one. So I want to into a book and just glue 3 sides. You have a big pocket here behind it on the page, and then this unties. Or should be glued down so it won't do that. And it flips open, and then inside you've got a big pocket. And then it's got these flaps around it to hold it closed. Okay, think that one's good? Thank you. And then I just decorated it. I love the idea. I used somebody did a gatefold card, and I thought, you know what? We can just turn that into a pocket. And then I did this one. This one is magnetized. So when you put it in the book or in a book, you can glue just down through here or all 3 sides and leave it open at the top, but it flips open and you got a little tiny pocket there. No, I don't have a tutorial, but I could do one. And then you've got a pocket here. And then this flips up. And then there's a little pocket here. And this is all Prima paper. And it magnetized. This one was super easy. It's just a matter of getting the folds right. Of course, we all know I love magnets. And then this one is mixed media. It's got texture paste, and on the texture paste I put stickles. And then you got a pocket there, and then in here's a pocket. I'm going to try making something similar on my own, and I'll let you know how it comes out. Okay, that sounds good. Just put it on Instagram and tag me in it. It is very simple to make. This one's just, basic pocket. This one's an envelope. I think I showed it last week. And it's got a tuck spot here on the front. Pocket here. And then behind it is book page, which my hands aren't cooperating. A book page pocket. So you have a pocket on the side. And then the final one is a little like this one. And it has the big pocket there with a matching tag. And then it has a pocket here, and then this flips open so you can journal on it. My favorite though is this one. It is. I think it turned out super cool. Well, that's good, Jackie. You have to mess up sometimes to be able to create what you want. So we're supposed to have 5. I'm missing something because this one was an extra. I'm missing one of my pockets. And then I did another one of those little, this is a envelope, and you glue it in here, here, and here, so that when you flip it down, you have a pocket there, and then you have journaling space here. Very rarely do I ever throw anything away. 2 envelopes. But I don't know where my other pocket went to. Oh, here's one. Isn't that one pretty? This is a vintage piece of a vintage envelope with the actual, you can feel the actual post, what's that called? Cancellation stamp. There we go. Never afraid to use the trash can. But yeah. So that's what I've been working on. And I made some ribbon ruffle. I love my sewing machine. A lace ruffle. A little stamping. Yeah, I've been having fun. So I have a cookbook share I'll be putting up probably in the next couple days that I finished another cookbook. I finished my journal, and I need to get started on getting the uploaded of how to make a junk journal. So this live is a little bit shorter than my normal live, but I think everybody buffering that I'm going to go ahead and get off here and let you all enjoy your time. And I thank everybody for coming and visiting my channel and your support. And I will see you next Thursday night. Everybody have a great night. Yay. Get my thing to end. Good night.